because he was like, we're running around, and then I hear pew, and I hear him go poof, and he's like, yeah, headshot, and I'm like, hey, don't be shooting people. And he's like, no, he shot at me first. And I'm like, oh, okay, all right. And I'm like, and then I start yelling at the guy. I was like, he just got killed by a 9-year-old faggot.
Teaching him young.
Yeah. It's enjoyable for me to watch it because Luke's crazy.
Like a guillotine swing. So fucking cold on the rise, feel the dread we bring. Welcome to the chamber. So fucking forth in the shadows, let the bell ring. Three voices strike like a guillotine swing. So fucking cold on the rise, feel the dread we bring. Welcome to the chamber. Beware the laughter of the kings on the couch, for it is the last sound you may ever hear.
We're starting the show right now.
Hell yeah.
Woo! I'm just going to give a shout out to some $40 patrons, the $40 and above. $40 and above.
Hell yeah.
Above. And I've already shouted out SW164. They're a newer patron. I want to give a shout out to Terry Harvey. Terry Harvey.
Oh, yeah.
SW164 is Spencer.
Oh, Spencer.
Higher.
Oh, the fuck is Spencer?
You do, you know.
I know.
Yeah.
Okay.
You should.
Hey, Spencer. Antoinette Yancey. We know her. We've hung out with her.
She's on the run from the law.
We've hung out with her across the United States.
Yes, we have.
Times. Brett Gonzalez also.
Yep.
And
she's the dog whisperer.
Yes.
And Carrie Wobie. Carrie Wobie is actually local. Correct? Right? Yeah. They're local. Her and her husband. And so just shout out to them. They are the some czars of the cult.
They are for sure. They are like they're the backbone.
Top of the top.
And Matthew D. Adams.
Oh, and Matthew D. Adams, who was confused. He is older a little bit, so they get a little dementia.
He wasn't wearing his thinking glasses.
It's something that maybe we should mention. If you are a patron, and he was asking about the shirts, and he's been pledging a lot of money for a long time, but he was wondering, like, he wasn't in line for a shirt. So, but he wasn't actually. He was pledging a certain amount of money, but wasn't actually in the tier. So make sure you're in the tier.
That's
that
your
you want
decision.
To be in. Yes.
Like, it doesn't matter how
you
much
could be
money
in the
you're giving, you have to pick the tier.
Yeah, you could be in the $3 tier and be paying $100 a month.
Right.
And it
have
wouldn't
to
matter.
update
You're in the
tier.
$3 tier. Yeah, you have to have the tier correct with what you want. So
it's strange that it's a variable you can change like that. But I think some people might be like, oh, I'm going to give you guys $50, but I don't want anything.
Yeah. Or, I'm going to do $10,
they
but I
just
really
set
don't
it down,
care.
yeah.
Yeah. So,
but it's caused lots of chaos over the years.
Yeah. So just to mention that, but thank you everybody. Get some more mentions after we get done. But so what's in the vault? Oh, we didn't do this.
Yeah.
So
Try this whiskey.
Whiskey
Who's this from?
Zeke Smith. Zeke Smith.
What is it? Heaven's Door.
Yes.
It seems like it was cold.
Yeah, it's probably cold down here.
Yeah, it's
crazy.
spicy. It's fucking.
It's a spicy.
Ooh, that is a spicy.
It's a spicy, but it's a good spicy.
That's like
That's really
Heaven's
good.
Door.
that's
I
like
would buy that.
That's like
Are we
autumn.
just-
That's
hey, are
autumn
we
in a
just-
bottle, dude.
Yeah, are we just like fucking like everything? Like, oh man, this is like whoa.
No, they're all
It's
different.
fucking-
I mean, they're
they
all
are
fucking
different.
good.
Yeah, they are
That's
different.
like autumn in a bottle, dude. That's like campfire. It's
It
not
is.
smoky, but
No,
that's like
a little
what I
bit.
want.
It's got a
like
hint.
It's like you're out back. There's a fire going.
Yeah.
You want a nice warm your gizzards whiskey. That's
Heaven's
it.
Door.
That's
Autumn in
what-
a bottle, you said.
Autumn in a bottle.
Autumn
That's
in a
how
bottle.
is it,
Very
does it,
writer of
is
it,
it
yeah.
described. We wanted to create a collection of whiskeys that, autumn in a bottle.
See?
I'm just kidding. That's not what it says.
That's
It's aged a minimum of 5 years, though. It could be like 10 years.
Could be 13 years.
Could be 5.5.
Could be.
might still be aging.
Yeah. No, it's not anymore.
It's called glass aging.
Could be 7
You're
years.
not
It says
familiar with
it has smooth and lasting notes of baking spices
Mhm.
and vanilla layered over a bed of toasted oak. It's kind of autumny, you know?
What was the word you just said?
Bed of toasted, kind of autumny.
Autumny. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
like economy.
A cutotomy.
Yeah.
Huh.
But you don't hear it as the word because you're saying it.
It's kind of autumny.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
But that's more confusing because it ends in me. So you think you're
Yeah.
saying something about
Like,
yourself.
it sounds like you're
kinda
saying-
odd
That's
of
kind of odd of me.
That's kind of odd of me.
I was like, I don't know. I don't get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of odd. It is kind of odd of me. So what's in the vault, Dave?
So in the vault.
Dave,
so
what's in the vault?
what's in the vault? Vault 7.
It's not even really a vault.
No,
Or
that
was
was
it a
the
vault?
that was the name that they
I wonder if
gave
it's the
it.
file that cracked. Yeah, very
The
strange.
it's
In the vault, Dave.
and I remembered this in the background in the news when it was happening, but for some reason I wasn't really
It was
focused
actually
on
on the news. Like,
Yeah, it
that's
was
like
a big
crazy.
thing.
Like, yeah.
But so Vault 7 is a huge, I don't know if it's the biggest release that
It was larger than the Edward Snowden.
It was the
I don't know
largest.
if
It
it's
was
the
the
biggest thing
largest
ever up until
no,
then.
It was the largest CIA leak.
Okay.
Edward Snowden was NSA.
right.
So it was
but more
the largest.
documents as a whole. Were
Yeah,
released.
8,000 documents in
Right.
this leak, and it's the largest CIA leak.
So this
that's
was
ever been done.
This was published on WikiLeaks in 2017. Julian Assange. I don't know that I would say it was published by Julian Assange. He ran WikiLeaks at the time.
he was running it. Yeah,
But
he probably approved the.
and I kind of tripped out because I went to WikiLeaks because it's not hosted in America, so you can't fucking
can't
do
take it
shit
down.
to it. And I went there and I'm like looking at every single thing that we've researched. All of them are still there. All of the fucking documents are still there. I was like every single thing that we're about to talk about that was released is still on WikiLeaks and you can download all
And
of
the
it.
reasoning is because it reads more like a dictionary of terms, really.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's these things, but it doesn't actually show the exploits.
I'm also. I
Right?
think
Like,
it
it names the tools, but it doesn't give you
but
the
it's not
tools.
ging you the
Correct.
tools, and it's not showing you how to use them or build
But
them.
in some
So-
there
I
was
thought
ones
they
that was
said it
talking
listed
about
code.
in
That's
some
some of it.
in some it said it listed code, and in some it said that it provided like the manuals and the handbooks.
I think so. So I think that they released the files that they chose to release. From my understanding, was the 8,000 files that they released wasn't all the information they had. They were
Right.
able to go in and tell Apple, Microsoft, and all these other companies the exploits that were against their items,
so it could be fixed.
so they could be fixed. But those weren't released in the documents. that
And
we're
the
reading.
thing, and this is like way out of the timeline, but they told all the companies, like, these are the exploits that we've just discovered that the CIA is actively using
Yeah.
against your technology. And Julian Assange and WikiLeaks apparently gave all the companies 90 days. You have a 90-day window to patch these,
gonna
and
release
then we're going to release it.
Yeah.
And they said the only American company that
Refused.
that participated
Oh, they
and
did,
said
yeah.
thank you and fixed the patches was Mozilla.
Oh, really?
And they said Mozilla fixed it and thanked them. So when the release came out about Mozilla, they were already patched. Nobody else did it
Because they're in cahoots. And
because
they
they're
wanna
in
be able
fucking
to- yeah.
cahoots.
Yeah,
The problem
because
with that-
leaving
Because
those
people
exploits open.
on the boards of directors were directly working for military contractors and were tied to the CIA.
Well, and I get like this whole thing, like you have to understand the CIA or the FBI or anybody involved in spy networks. You know what I mean? Whether it be internally in our nation or externally in the world, like they're going to have some sort of weaponry, some sort of hacking devices, some sort of things
sure.
to be able to get information.
It's definitely a
from-
necessity to have it. I was
Yes.
torn.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
but
was
then
torn as
that's
well.
that's the way to do it. I think though. It's
Yeah.
like I was torn because it's like, yeah, who watches the watchers? Someone has to watch because you don't like fuck you for looking at my TV. Like,
Yeah.
stay out of my shit. Like,
But they're not looking at Brent's TV in his living room. Now, if you were mingling with some terrorists,
yeah. If you
then
somehow
they're gonna
flag
fucking
them, they're
drop
gonna
in a
look at your
0
shit.
day on your TV and they're gonna be listening to you.
But
the big problem was it's all warrantless.
yeah,
Like
absolutely.
the CIA is just doing whatever the fuck they want to do.
Absolutely.
And in theory, not in theory, in practice, that's illegal.
Yeah.
Like the American, like
Absolutely,
as
yeah.
soon as it's like, I think you're in cahoots with
What
terrorists.
percentage of the CIA activities do you think are legal? I would have to
That's
say
that's the
Well,
thing.
but that's the
though.
thing. So I mean, but
every
but
country
the
has
idea
their
is
own
like
CIA.
But
you
the
know what I
example
mean?
that you gave, like if they think you're in cahoots with this
Right.
terrorist organization and they can spy on my TV, well, by that point they should have gotten a warrant
Right.
to spy on your TV, not just willy nilly. I'm gonna fucking take over your phone. Because the other thing is, it's like, which I could see them doing, like they could, if they can take over a phone and they're tracking an operative, right? and they happen to sit next to you in a cafe, and they don't have a hackable phone because they're a fucking operative.
Oh,
but
they're gonna hack
you
your
do.
phone.
They're gonna hack your fucking phone to hear what the operatives
Yeah,
do.
they can
So
do
I
that.
think
Yeah.
there's
Yeah,
a
absolutely can.
there's
Yeah.
like a gray area for a case of urgency, though. You know what I mean? So it's like it just exists. Where it's like, well, if they know that the Super Bowl is about to explode and they don't have a warrant
Are you
for
okay
fucking
with
Brad's
that?
TV,
You know? Yeah.
and they got to fucking get in there and save their, like, okay, that was okay. We get it. But then it's like, well, yeah, but then when can you not do it? You know, and
Yeah.
by putting it out there, you're also giving our enemies those tools and making aware that those exploits exist. So now that we are vulnerable to those same exploits, I mean, they gave them the chance. Like you said, they said, here, you have 90 days.
Yeah,
But
fix
clearly
these
they were
things.
like,
Yeah.
But
the government's like, well, we don't use Windows. It's fine. Like,
Right.
Well, and what's crazy though too is though WikiLeaks isn't involved in. I mean, yeah, they have all kinds of crazy information and stuff, but they're not part of the intelligence of the nation. You know what I mean?
No, they're
like
not.
they're essentially. I mean, I would consider if I was a nation, I would consider that a terrorist act.
if you were a nation, you'd
They
do
did.
different pants.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
So I have no problem
Right.
with seeing it that way because like if I'm like, man, I need these things. Like this is stuff we need for the security of our nation. Like, yeah, this is going to be a problem.
I don't know if I can find it out of order.
It's fine. Go through. We'll get
Yeah, we'll
through
get to
It's
it.
fine.
But so what they found was and at the time, I don't think people were quite aware,
How crazy it got.
like, because they started gathering the information in 2013.
It's like TV shows.
And I don't think-
You
yeah.
think
Oh,
like,
no, it
that's
absolutely
only
is.
on NCIS.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Like,
So they started the CIA had software that could compromise cars, which today would be a million times easier
which
to
I
compromise.
think the reverse is true. I think most of the population probably watches shows and movies like, Mission Impossible and thinks that we do have that technology where
we do.
a lot of times we probably don't.
No, I think most times we do.
I think sometimes we do, but I think sometimes
some
we
stuff's
don't.
like not
Yeah.
real. Like some stuff's like
Yeah.
not going to be okay.
So they could compromise cars, smart TVs, web browsers, including Chrome, Microsoft Edge, Firefox, Opera, operating systems for smartphones, including Apple and Android, computer operating systems, Microsoft Windows, Mac OS, and Linux. So a CIA internal audit, once the releases hit, said that the stat was confusing. A CIA internal audit identified 91 malware tools out of more than 500 tools in use in 2016 being compromised.
Yeah.
So they said that there were 500 tools in their toolbox, and that
91 were
WikiLeaks
malware.
released 91
Yeah.
of them.
The
Yeah.
vehicle control thing's kind of wild because there's some conspiracies about like Paul Walker.
Assassinations.
Like, yeah, like,
Sure.
like
Yeah, if you can
Ellen
control-
DeGeneres'
yeah,
ex,
you can
like
take
the-
control of a
they just
vehicle.
take control of the car and fucking
You
run
can
it into
wreck
a
it.
fucking tree.
Yeah.
Right.
So yeah,
So scary.
they were. I was
Don't buy a new
watching-
car.
Yeah, I was watching. Like I was talking to Brent earlier about. I was watching what's the guy Ryan Smith podcast or
Sean
whatever.
Ryan.
Sean Ryan, whatever it is.
Is that the
And-
military guy?
I don't know. Like
I watched
I've never
I watched
seen
the
his
clips from
things.
that one with that hacker though, and that
Yeah.
guy's fucking scary.
So he just
know
has like
Sean
this. He's an ethical taker, right? He's actually like taking
white
the
hat
information. Yeah. Like he's like taking the information and putting it out there so people know about it. And he had a flipper and he had all these things, these devices, and he had like he had a device that you could take control of a plane and tell it what you want the plane to do.
That's
and
crazy.
And he's like, yeah, and he's like, and this right here has way more power than this other one. But he basically said, just to break it down, is that anything he's like, for example, I bought a mop from a house. It's a sweeper and a mop, little vacuum thing. You know what I mean? It's electronic, right? As a battery. He's like, for some reason, and this guy's a hacker, so he's probably like, it connects to his phone, right? And it tells you if it needs to be cleaned. It tells you if it needs, whatever. It needs more water, whatever it is, right? So this thing connects. It's a Tenneco or whatever the brand is. It connects to a Chinese cloud server and then goes back to his phone, right? So it's looping through this Chinese server to come back through the phone to give him the information from that. And he's like, there's no need for that to go through a Chinese server.
Right.
He's like, and then so that guy's like, well, why is that? Why would they want it to do that? Is it malicious? And he said, well, it's not necessarily malicious. He's like, but we all know that information is the most valuable data, right? He says, when you search something on your phone, Google takes that information and they say, oh, they're looking, somebody in the household, right? Your son or whoever's in the household is looking at this thing online, and they're going to start sending it to ads. If a company can use this mop and get into my phone and use the data from my phone before it actually goes to Google, they're ahead.
Right.
And so he's like, it's not necessarily malicious. Like that kind of is. It's like an invasion of privacy, really. But that's the stuff that happens.
Well, that was the original big issue, allegedly, with TikTok because of the terms of agreement said wild shit. Like, yes, so obviously TikTok has to have access to your pictures. It has to have access to your network. But it would have like access to the devices on your network.
Yeah.
And a bunch of weird shit.
Yeah, it's able to start connecting to do different things. Yeah.
Like I see it has to know certain things to function. Like it sounds very intrusive when it's like, why do you need to see my contacts? Why do you need to access to the phone? It's because, well, you need to be able to share. And so I need to be able to share it to a text message. It needs access to my contacts. Or it needs access because I'm going to post a picture from TikTok. So it needs access to my pictures. So some of those, it just feels nefarious, but it is obvious what the intent is.
But they're doing that, but they're also taking your data. Yeah. Like they're also doing that too. At the same
time, by giving that permission, it also sees your butt plug. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what I'm concerned
about. And the whole thing with that was that he was saying that he said if there's a device that you have that has the ability to connect with anything outside of itself, it can be hacked and it can be turned into anything,
of course,
that anybody wants it to be.
Right.
Whether it be a listening device, whether it be, you know what I mean? Like some sort of transmitting device, whether it be stealing your
valve stems on a car are like fucking Wi-Fi active and Bluetooth active and shit because they have to communicate with the computer. They have to be able to
have RFID.
So they can't have like maybe they can have a brush wired system, but it's like they have to be able to talk to say, hey, your tires need to be inflated or whatever.
Right.
Because anything can be hacked. They fucking people put Doom on everything. Birth control.
Yeah.
On a fucking light bulb.
Yeah.
Like anything that has any type of compute, they can do it. It's fucking wild. Hackers are crazy.
That's insane, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So all this hacking information comes out, and the whole debate becomes, how is this legal for you to be doing that? Like, how are you doing this? Like, how is it legal for you to do this to American people? Which also doubles down on the fact that the CIA isn't supposed to have any authority to do any investigations. Like it's supposed to be external.
Yes.
Like all of the CIA's spying are supposed to be external. Anything internal was supposed to be the NSA and the FBI.
There wasn't any proof that they were doing stuff inside the United States. It just came from Langley, Virginia, or whatever that was,
which is where their headquarters,
where the headquarters is. But it's not necessarily, they're not necessarily using it in the United States. There wasn't any anything that I saw anyway, and I don't know what you saw.
I didn't see any concrete proof that they were using it in the United States, but everybody was like, why wouldn't they be?
Yeah. I mean, obviously, but I mean, but also too, the other thing that they leaked, I don't know if you have it in your notes, was that in Frankfurt, Germany, the hacking headquarter, right? So like they leaked that, and you're like, well, is that something you want everybody to know? Like that's why it's a terrorist thing, like they're looking at it as this like, oh no, this was a threat.
And the thing is though, the leak about Frankfurt, like, is pretty fucked up because so it was a group of CIA hackers were operating out of the American embassy in Frankfurt, Germany. Mm-hmm. And the fact of the matter was they were simply doing it because they were technically employed by the embassy. And once you're employed by the embassy, you have diplomatic immunity.
And you have access. So they had access to 25 countries.
So they have diplomatic immunity, and they're just in there hacking, breaking every international law all day long, knowing they can never get busted or arrested because they have because I don't really work for the CIA. I work for the embassy. Yeah. And they're like, they were active field agents. Like
that's the same reason the military hires mercenaries and gets like fucking Blackwater and all that crazy shit. Because it's like, well, they're not really military. Oh, it's a private organization. It's like, we hired these contractors over here.
Right.
Like they're building your fucking countertop. You're like, we'll just sue them. They killed all those children.
Yeah.
And this all, if you don't know about any of this, do some digging into WikiLeaks, because it's a crazy website. And the whole thing is they reveal.
This is a drop in the fucking.
This is a drop in the WikiLeaks bucket. And everything that they've posted is still there, but it all ties in. Like the founder, Julian Assange, who lived in El Salvador or Ecuador or for years because the country said they were going to defend him.
Right?
He's Australian.
Yeah, he's Australian.
And then the country finally turned him over. And then he did a couple of years in jail, but then he got out of jail
Started posting shit
Like a
again.
It was,
couple
it
of
was in
years
the
ago.
UK, right? And they would not approve extradition to the United States, which seems weird. I feel like
Yeah,
someone
'cause
would
they're
have
an
pulled some
ally.
fucking strings
Yeah.
and they're
That
an
is
ally.
weird. Yeah.
So I don't know what that was about.
But yeah,
Maybe they were like,
maybe-
tell us what they fucking are doing to us.
Maybe Julian had like, maybe he's
Shit.
like, no. He's like,
I'll give you
he's
some
like, I'll
info.
give you some info that,
Probably.
yeah. And they're just like,
That
oh,
has to
okay.
be
Yeah.
what it
Well,
is.
yeah,
Yeah.
you got leverage.
absolutely.
Yeah.
So its website states that it's released more than 10 million documents. And he like has been given all these awards like around the world, fighting for like personal freedom, fighting for
Like 20
like,
awards. I
yeah,
think.
like tons of like,
It's really like personal security and stuff. You know, like they really go after like all of this stuff the CIA is doing is like, yeah, they're looking at terrorists and yeah, they're doing this and doing that. But it's like all these things, if leaked, can get out to other people who can use them against us.
right.
You know
I
what
think
I mean?
it's sort of the equalizer, though. You know what I mean? It's like the mutually assured destruction thing where it's like, yeah, you've got this, but so do I. You know what I mean? Like, I see you have a knife. So I also have a knife.
Right.
I'm not right-handed. I'm also not right-handed. It's the whole fucking Princess Bride thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, so
Yeah.
like if you let it out, everybody has it. And the way that they do it with like saying, hey, you got 90 days, you know, that was the only way to do it. So I feel like
And
I
they didn't
was
release
struggling with it at
everything.
first, but I think I'm like,
And they didn't release everything. Like they had
stuff they decided
that
not
they
to
didn't
release.
release.
Yeah.
You know,
because
So-
we need to have secrets.
No,
We
we
have to
absolutely.
have secrets.
Yeah,
I'm sure there's some
absolutely.
Mission Impossible shit happening while we're all sleeping. We wake up and get mad because we're out of fucking creamer. And meanwhile, nuclear war was fucking averted last
right,
night.
yeah.
Right.
No.
And the bad thing is though, is I don't trust that the government has our best interest in mind. You know what I mean? So like that's the hard part you're really thinking about is like, is does the CIA have our best interest in mind using these tools? And I feel like probably not.
Probably
you know
not.
what I mean? Like they would use them against me just as fast as they would
Anybody.
against Osama bin Laden.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or
Yeah.
oh, he was CIA. Sorry, like somebody who wasn't CIA. You know,
Yeah, I mean, if you have X-ray vision, you're
Like
gonna,
somebody
you're,
like-
you're gonna look at some titties.
yeah. Like somebody like
can have.
somebody like Timothy McVeigh. Oh no, he's FBI. Like somebody else. Somebody
Yeah,
somebody who's
backwards,
not
yeah.
like
Dude,
part
that-
of.
We gotta do
Yeah.
that at some point, even if it's a mini episode,
Yeah.
because that is him, dude. That is absolutely him.
Yeah. Don't confuse listeners, Brent.
That's right. So they start to release. They tease Vault 7 on Instagram.
Yeah, they start making posts.
Yeah, they start making posts
Yeah,
that Vault 7 is
they're
coming
cryptic,
out.
cryptic posts.
Right.
Yeah.
And then Vault 7 is actually a series of 29 different releases
Yeah.
over the summer of 2017.
There's just porn tapes.
And I had to like some of it, it's just fucking nerd. Like the first one was called Year Zero, which is the 9 Inch Nails album.
yeah.
The second one was called Dark Matter, which
There's a
Dark
show on
Matter's
Netflix and
Pokemon.
lots
Dark
of
Matter,
things,
but
yeah.
they're-
Dark Matter's Pokemon.
and it's
Yeah.
and it's also
And
there
the
was a
show.
really great tabletop role playing game called Dark Matter.
Yeah. They're super nerdy.
Super
like they,
nerdy.
Yeah, these guys
one
are hackers.
one
They're super
release
nerdy.
was called Bothan Spy.
Yeah.
And the Bothan Spies were the people who died getting the second Death Star plans to the Rebel Alliance.
Wow, that is so like
It's like that was
Weeping
great.
Angel.
Weeping Angel from Doctor
that's
Who.
Doctor Who.
Yeah.
Yeah, I knew that one.
And one of the hackers that released a bunch of this information
So wait,
was
is this
named
what-
the Shadow Broker, which is a
and this is
character
what the
from Mass
CIA
Effect.
named them.
No, this is what
The
Wiki.
hackers.
This is what
WikiLeaks named
This is
them
what
that?
WikiLeaks named.
Oh, okay. I thought
No. These are the names of the files.
Some were,
the,
some
the
weren't.
malware.
Some
that
of them
the
out,
hackers were
some
naming.
are, and some were just names that the release dumps were given by
Okay.
the WikiLeaks.
Because
okay,
CIA
that's
does
not what I
have
saw.
crazy names like that, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They would name projects things like that.
Well, and you got to think the hackers that are making these tools
Are big fucking nerds.
Are big fucking nerds.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
I mean, that's what they're gaming nerds. They're fucking. You know what I mean?
And the Doctor Who thing, that's cool. It's like you can't move unless they're not looking.
Yeah.
It's, you know.
You know what would be shitty? Like you're gaming against one of these guys, like that's making these tools,
Yeah.
and you piss them off, and they're just like, "Fucking send them an email," and it's like like we were talking about Project Pegasus, or not Project Pegasus, but Pegasus. Like one of the things like that they use, it's like all they have to do is send you a text message, send you an email. Like all they have to do is get you the file. You never even have to open it, and it extracts and it goes in.
Bezos got hacked by like an Arabian prince or something like
Yeah.
that.
Right.
Remember that? They
Yeah,
were
I
like
do.
at lunch or something, and he got a text message from him, and
Yeah,
they had complete
that's
control over
just
Bezos'
a text
phone.
message. All they have to do is send you the thing. You never have to open it. You never even have to see it as long as it lands on your device. So I send you an email. You open your email. You see this weird email. It could even say like blah 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 blah, and you just delete it. It's already on your device. It's Start
That's
even
fucking
downloading.
crazy, dude. You don't even have to click it.
So that's the 0-day stuff, and there's the no click, the zero. That's the stuff that scared me the most. It's the 0-day stuff and the no click stuff, because all they do is get it to you.
You should just assume that your text messages are read. You know what I mean? Like you should.
They
Just
are.
One of the things,
yeah.
one of the dumps that they did, even because a lot of people talk about WhatsApp and say that it's the most secure because it's encrypted and all this stuff,
and it is. But if that's on your phone,
the
it's
thing is,
not.
their tools
before it goes into the tunnel.
their tools capture all the information before the encryption
Yeah.
happens. So
I used
cool
to fuck
story.
with my buddy. My buddy was going through law
Super-
school, and
yeah,
he
super
was
sweet.
so paranoid about shit. And I would just send him Osama bin Laden bomb. Like I would just send him fucking like keywords. And he was like, "God damn it! Seriously, fucking stop that! You think that's fucking funny, but I'm not going to get a job or something because of this." I was like, "Maybe,
Really?
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
maybe."
He knew they were looking.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So the year 0 drop was the first drop. It was actually in March of 2017. It was like the biggest thing of all of it. It was 7,800 pages and 943 attachments. And this 1 year 0 drop was bigger than Edward Snowden's NSA release. It was fucking massive. And it, I'm trying to see some of it gets so fucking confusing. They said, WikiLeaks said that the point was that they wished to initiate a public debate about the security, creation, use, proliferation, and democratic control of cyber weapons.
Yeah.
So they were releasing this information to try to make people pay attention to this, start to regulate it,
Understand it, yeah.
I'm not going to
understand
regulate
it.
that.
No.
You know,
You're
it's
not
like,
regulating the CIA.
you know, it's like
it's-
chemical
they're-
warfare
they're-
is one thing to be like, oh, okay, we can't do this because mustard gas, because you could find it and you could say, hey, it was used. But on like cyber tools, you'll just have the information. There's no proof how you got the information.
Well, and a lot of these
You know what I
tools
mean?
too, they're meant to go on a computer or a phone or whatever, and there's no commercial or like residential
Security or antivirus.
security or
Yeah.
antivirus that can detect
That was the Scribble
tools.
Scribble thing or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Where
Yeah, I think it
it
was.
would mix up the information so it wasn't identifiable by a normal virus database
Yeah.
definition.
And it would leave breadcrumbs indicating that it
the
was
wrong
a
way. Yeah,
it
there
was
was
a different
something
source.
different. Yeah.
People are crazy. I remember reading somewhere that said that some of the viral code was millions of lines long. I was like, that's before like AI stuff, really, when this was happening.
Somebody was
2017.
writing it.
Someone wrote millions of lines of code.
Well, someone probably
Or they
wrote
copy and
code that
pasted
could
it.
write
Writes
millions
codes,
of
yeah.
lines of code.
Yeah, true. Yeah, they had some sort. Yeah, because the computer was still able to
Yeah.
do stuff. I mean, you could do a JavaScript program to make
say,
something
yeah.
to do something. Yeah,
dummy code or
yeah,
something.
dummy code. Yeah,
They went on to say that they wanted to raise questions that, quote, urgently needed to be debated in public, including whether the CIA's hacking capabilities exceed its mandated powers and the problem of public oversight of the agency. And that, I think, is 100% valid. I mean, now you have to ask questions. Does this go past its mandated powers?
Sure.
Yeah.
Like, what is this agency supposed to be capable of?
Yeah.
What are its limitations? And is it going past that? Because if so, that needs to be monitored.
I think
And
the
then
CIA, there's nothing you can do about it. It's a shadow government. Like there's nothing you're going to do.
well, that
it's not going to stop.
and I mean, they're there to spy on people.
right.
I mean, that's what.
But
they're
it's just
there
gone
to
so
do. They're
Jason
there.
Bourne crazy. There's
Yeah, I mean,
you could
that's,
think that you
who-
closed
yeah.
the CIA,
Yeah,
and it's just going to be this new crazy underground
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like you're not going to kill that thing. There's nothing. You're not going to regulate it. There's
No.
no regulation. There's nothing you can do. You can try. You have to try. But
And the other thing
there's
is
not gonna be
there's
any kind
so,
of
this,
oversight.
there's so many endless other
Who knows
agencies.
what we don't know? Yeah.
There's just so many, like the CIA is like, the punching
drop
bag.
in the bucket.
But
Yeah.
there's going to be some
seen the
agency.
CIB?
Yeah, exactly. Like,
well,
there's
it's just
gonna
like
be
the
these other-
hackers that were employed by the embassy. Like it's like they're technically not under the CIA,
Right.
Right.
So they probably have that everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
They probably have 1 million people working for them, but it's like, oh no, there's just these 27,000 people that work
Right.
for the CIA.
Right.
slush fund, crazy,
yeah.
fucking
Yeah.
whatever.
I mean, they call it a black budget because no one can look at the budget.
Yeah.
Like, you will never
we've
know
seen it in
where we
movies
spent
for
the money.
Movies for years where they're like, you don't work for us, we will deny it.
Yeah.
You'll
Yeah.
die, we will not rescue you.
Yeah.
All those fucking things.
Nobody
like,
knows.
I mean, that
except
shit goes
me,
back
and
to
then
the
that guy
fucking
dies,
That
like-
goes back to Mission Impossible TV show in the 1970s.
Yeah.
Like, the
'Cause there's some
secretary will
truth to it.
disavow your actions. Like, that wasn't just a Tom Cruise thing. That goes back to
there's
the
some,
fucking
there's some
70s.
truth to it.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, that's the thing. Like,
Yeah.
that's the way
We're
it
gonna
works.
dis-
I gotta find
disavow your
this.
shit.
I gotta go back
Yeah, the
in my
president did
audiobook.
not approve.
No.
Even though he's like,
Yeah.
Go ahead and go do that. Yeah.
I'm listening to an audiobook and I can't remember who it was or what the war was, but I think it was like Vietnam or something, or it was World War II. It might have been World War II.
Might have been the Armenian genocide.
But there was like this Asian general. What? Yeah, it could be. There was an Asian general that didn't believe, he thought it was propaganda. They were tricking him that the war was over and that everyone could just go home. So he stayed in the jungle and he stayed for 30 years. And they just said, oh, he must be dead. And finally, like no one could find him. The government couldn't find him. And finally this one guy, like some college dropout guy, was like, I'm going to go find him. And he fucking went out in the jungle and just started yelling his fucking name basically and found the fucking guy and stayed with him. No, this is, I got to find it because it would make a good topic. I've been walking in the morning, so I'm listening to audiobooks, and this fucking story was like, holy shit. I told myself I got to make note of this, but I was like sweating and heavy breathing and walking, and I know it's like chapter 3. I'll find it. Super interesting.
We all know it's before page 60. What's the book called? Everybody can just get that.
Yeah.
That's the subtle art of not giving a fuck is what I'm currently on,
Yeah. So company disclosure, they gave everybody the 90 days, and then most people just completely ignored it. Yeah,
I don't think they so much ignored it. Yeah, they just like purposefully, actively did not fucking do anything.
Well, they probably already knew. They probably already knew what it was because
some of it,
they already knew.
WikiLeaks said most of these lagging companies have conflicts of interest due to their classified work with U.S. government agencies.
Yeah.
In practice, such associations limit industry staff with U.S. security clearances from fixing holes based on leaked information from the CIA.
Well, and it's like who was trying to get Apple to open up a phone or something?
FBI.
The FBI, right? Like, and then Apple's like, oh no, we're not going to do it because of personal rights and, security and, this is all your thing. And then they're like, CIA, go ahead and throw that thing on there.
Yeah. Could you bust that open for them?
Yeah. It's like, they can play the game, you know what I mean? Because they have to save face in public to be able to deny any type of actions. Like, oh no, we're not helping the government. But if the government's like, look, we're just going to fucking shut you down. Oh, you're multi-billion-dollar company, it's fucking gone if you don't do this shit.
The other thing is it gets so weird legally. I mean, the CIA, they probably, like the FBI is like, we legally can't hack this phone. And the CIA was probably like, let me see that.
Like, can we illegally
give me 24 hours.
Yeah.
I'm going to fly somewhere where it's legal for me to hack this phone. I'm going to fucking hack it and then I'll bring it back.
Oh, the phone's just been extradited to Guam.
Exactly.
Wherever the fuck,
off.
we
did nothing illegal, but here's your hacked phone.
Yeah. Open. Oh, look, the password's not there anymore. Weird.
So they did. I started to take notes on all the different parts, but it got so overwhelming and confusing. Dark Matter was part 2, and it was specifically talking about the CIA's ability to hack iPhones and Macs. Mm-hmm. Marble was their ability to obfuscate and scramble malware code.
Did they have a travertine? They have marble tiles. They have travertine tiles?
I think travertine was later in the releases. Yeah.
I was thinking to have a DC, like a marble in DC.
Oh, man.
Oh, nice.
Oh, Marvel. I thought you said marble.
I did say marble.
Oh. It's just close.
Oh,
it's like Zach Smith, Zeke Smith.
You just fucking metamorph the letters.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's true. They had Hive, which was, I don't know.
Hive?
Back-end infrastructure with a public-facing HTTPS interface.
That sounds like a porn category, bro.
Yeah.
A back-end infrastructure with a forward-facing. That's doggy from the front.
I'll show you my HTTP
forward-facing doggy style
interface. Yeah.
Weeping Angel was crazy. It's a hacking tool co-developed by the CIA and MI5 from the UK, and it was used to exploit early Samsung smart TVs to turn on their microphones and turn on their cameras while the TV was still off.
Yeah,
and
they showed the TV off, but the TV was on.
It showed the TV was off. The recording light would never come on, and the Samsung was. And they said in one of the videos I saw, actually, they talked about the fact that they specifically used this. They wanted to generate this because it was so useful while tracking operatives, because you could hack into the TVs in their hotel rooms.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
So no matter how paranoid they were about the devices they carried, whatever, you could hack into a TV or the next door over TV, and you might hear enough of something to catch something through the wall or whatever. But so they could just turn.
Even a speaker acts as a microphone.
Exactly.
Plug it in. It's really weird. Yeah.
That's what they're doing. So if you, oh, this doesn't have a mic on it. Yeah, it does. It's got a speaker.
Yeah, Scribbles. I think we were wrong. Scribbles was a source code of a tool.
I think it's a character in Dick Tracy.
Scribbles.
What was that?
Damn you, Tracy.
You went into the character early. You're
I was trying them on. Scribbles was fucked up because it was tracking. It gave like a super encrypted, invisible like stamp on all the documents that were being released by whistleblowers early on. So if something did get leaked to a journalist,
Oh, that's right. It was
it had
a
a
Trojan horse,
stamp?
basically. That was
so like
a
they would
beacon,
know.
like a tracking beacon.
so they,
they would know who
So you have
leaked
this
it.
file as soon as it's on your phone or on your laptop. They could just, it was a beacon to show, this journalist
You
opened
sent
that
it,
file.
yeah, and then it's like, oh yeah, they got it from this person.
Yeah.
As a fucking
It
stamp.
was a
on
web
it.
beacon tag and classified documents to trace
Oh,
who
it was
leaked
an
them.
Apple AirTag digital. Wow,
Crazy.
that sucks. Dude, they're so sneaky. Like I feel like like people talk about like, oh, could we start like a revolution or like overthrow the government? No, like I don't think so.
How?
Like I think like yeah, it would be nearly impossible if you're using technology.
Yeah.
You'd have to literally go back to pen and pad and start sending out notes to people.
Yeah. Yes, you would.
Like that's the absolute, and your pin might be listening. Like who fucking knows? But
Yeah.
like that's the only way. Like there could be you couldn't have a TV, a computer. Everything would have
they
to
have
be
so many
you
isolated.
can't have a window.
No.
They have low orbit satellites that fucking scan the whole world. You can see every inch of the fucking planet. They
Yeah.
can find you. And Wi-Fi, they remember how they reverse engineer Wi-Fi? All that shit's coming out. They
where
can see inside your house.
Yeah.
Because they use the Wi-Fi. It's
Yeah.
And college students
the
developed
things they've seen.
like they can fucking hit your window with a laser
we can build that.
that
Yeah.
does the sound.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the laser will
it
focus
turns your
on
window into a speaker, basically. Into
Well,
like a
no, the
microphone.
one that I was looking at, it doesn't turn the window into it. It hits like here. It would hit the light things because it's a soft material.
Yeah.
So our voices and sounds are
bounce off of
vibrating
that,
that,
yeah.
constantly, and the laser can read
Well, they
it
can
like the
turn-
grooves on a record. It could do it on a house plant.
Have you seen there's some
smart
ancient
bulbs, they can turn into like anything. They can hack them.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like
there's ancient pottery. I can't remember what it was, but they spun ancient pottery and they can hear what was going on because of when it
there's
spun
memory and the fucking
the noise
oh
that was
my
happening
God.
translated into the pottery, and they were able to like play it back, and you could hear the people talking,
like
and
from
shit.
like ancient
That's
Greece
fucking
and shit,
Yeah.
dude. It's insane.
super cool,
Yeah, they developed
That's
this laser
fucking
that could
crazy.
read the fucking spin.
and it knows.
So
what the
so
sound was.
everything we're doing is being recorded in some
In some fashion.
the foam, like
Yeah.
can they do it to the,
The sound
foam in
will
these
be stored in
microphones?
this
Like, that would
foam.
be crazy.
Yeah.
Or does it have to be while it's being made? Like that doesn't make no sense. Like it should. Like there's literally sound in the foam. Or
it was
something.
because
or
like,
is
the clay hardened like with
Kinda like a
whatever-
vinyl record.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's
Because the sound waves were varying the clay.
yeah.
You know, as it was spinning.
Oh yeah.
So you just had to read
Yeah.
these subtle little fucking
that's
waves.
pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's pretty.
How
yeah,
fucking
yeah.
high was that anthropology student?
Yeah.
Like, dude, check it out,
Yeah.
man. This pot,
Look at-
dude,
hey.
it's just a record, man.
Yeah. He's
This
like, man,
pot's a record,
doesn't
man.
she sound hot, man? Man.
Have you seen that new guy that if you smoke DMT and look into the laser on a surface, you can see into another dimension? And they've repeated it tons of times, and everyone says the same shit.
What dimension are these?
That's a
in?
bad idea.
It's like this Matrix thing.
That's such
demons.
a bad
Have you
idea,
not
dude.
seen like Stranger
That's
Things?
act
or-
one of a
what is
fucking
this?
horrible movie.
I mean, you
No,
have
it's
to
act one of a
think-
horror movie.
Exactly.
You have to think. I mean, that we definitely have some. We've talked about lots. Like we have another sense. We have other senses that other than our normal
Yeah.
senses.
Yeah.
And I think somehow,
With
like,
your
tingly.
camping senses.
yes,
Yeah,
exactly.
Camping senses.
There's a
yeah.
cock around here somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, so
It's like a.
that's what I hear.
Yeah.
It's like a water.
That's
like
that's
a
the
water
best
tuning fork,
interpretation of what I hear when there's a cock near. Yeah.
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 Sometimes there's a bird that confuses me sometimes. Eh. I'll find myself
Is that a pigeon?
miles from camp and it's just a bird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they got cocks too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not useful though. I can't.
I mean,
feel
you
it.
can fuck a pigeon.
So anyways though. the
I'm glad
fuck-
you remembered because I had no idea what you were.
I know I was gonna say, what the fuck was I saying? The senses. Oh, the laser, DMT. There's this dude that like smoked DMT and he must have been tripping in his house. There was just like lasers, you know, because he was just doing drugs and looking at lasers.
Yeah, it's badass.
But you can
He's like, "I'm a
all these
cat."
people get like super close to the wall and look at this fucking laser on the wall, and they can see into like another dimension. They're like, what the fuck? And they filmed a bunch of it where they're like, no, there's code in there. I can see in the other room there's code. There's like digital code in there. And you don't tell anyone what the expectation is. They just give them DMT and then show them the fucking laser on the wall and tell them to look at it. And they all say the same thing. They can see into another fucking dimension, like it's a hole through a wall where they can look through and see in there, and that it's full of code.
You know
like
where else there's a hole in the wall?
In France.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard there's a place down there.
Yeah.
The men can see it all.
Yeah.
Look that up though. It's fucking it's crazy. It's super cool.
I don't know if
I've not done
that.
DMT. I would do it.
Yes, you would.
Yeah. Yes, you would. You would not?
No, I have no desire.
It only lasts like 15 minutes. It's
That's
super
kinda
safe.
cool.
As long as your buddy's there.
Super
You,
safe.
as long as you hit your head on
Yeah.
something.
Except for that one guy. That one time he killed
Nah,
himself. But-
I don't think there's any case of that happening.
You know it's not safe? The VR goggles. Have you seen people fucking
Fuck yeah, I have, dude.
fucking themselves up, jumping through their TVs?
We did it
and
right
shit?
here. My buddy Joe
hilarious.
brought him down here, and I was
Oh,
too
yeah?
scared to walk on the fucking thing out of the elevator. Like I knew better, but I could not
That's
make
so
myself
wild, dude.
walk onto the fucking plank or whatever. It was like, well, I can't do it. You know, the problem was they need to give you like fucking ankle bracelets that make you see virtual legs. You don't have any legs. You had hands and you had like
Yeah.
your torso.
It's not there yet.
You couldn't really
Yeah,
see.
it's
Your,
not
it
there
must
yet.
be now. I mean, fucking can't make some
I
ankle
don't know because
bracelet
the ones they're
things?
showing now are fucking people are jumping into their TVs. and
Fuck
shit.
yeah, they're punching their little brothers.
That was just an excuse. They're peeking.
Yeah, I was turned off.
The things on their forehead, their eyes are just fucking. I can't see. Like, fucking, I'm looking at you.
Blood out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Little Timmy got fucking knocked out.
And then like a big chunk of the hacks, like parts 8 through 19, were all specifically dealing with variations on hacking Windows, either Windows itself or DOS or Microsoft Office or some aspect of the
Well, we know terrorists only use Windows.
right.
Yeah.
That's right.
They don't use Apple.
Which, I mean, it makes sense that such a huge chunk of it would be about fucking with
Windows.
because that's the.
I try to
the
explain to
dominant-
people how important it is, like, that you have to update that shit. But at the same time, like Windows 11 now takes random screenshots so that just in case you have data loss, it'll use the screenshots. I'm like, the fuck, that's some
For what?
bullshit.
Yeah,
How's
that
gonna
is
do
some
anything?
bullshit.
Yeah, that's
A screenshot of
yeah,
what?
it takes like screenshots so that it can rebuild
No.
your data
It's
if
sending
something
shit to
happens.
the
It's like
CIA.
snapshots.
It's sending everything to the
So it's
CIA,
taking
the NSA.
screenshots of your computer or
Yeah.
something. Yeah. Dave's moving to Linux right now. He's like, God
Yeah.
damn it.
Fucking Windows.
Black granny gaggers. God damn, you can't go there anymore.
Black granny gaggers. Man, that's a very specific.
That
website.
is very specific.
There's a story
Yeah.
I can't tell on here probably. Yeah.
Okay.
No, I could say it's not specific. It was. I'll say this:
No, I
a
can say.
customer had a fucking Post-it note taped to the bottom of their computer, and that was one of their categories. I guess they look up
Black.
No way.
granny,
That was a
black granny gaggers.
that.
I
had
was
to be
like
a
done with the
password.
laptop, doing
That'd
all
be
the
a
shit I needed to
password.
do, and I always clean the laptops and
That'd be a
everything.
password.
No, man, because there was other shit on there too.
Oh wow.
It was.
Was it all black? Like, was it like
Yeah, it was.
blackdanglers.com and like
I have a picture of it on my phone
granny
somewhere.
gaggers?
because
Can I go to it? I'm gonna go to it.
Oh
right now.
no.
Oh,
It's a
man.
thing for sure.
I gotta get.
But think
on
how
that.
specific
Oh,
that niche is. It's
How specific that
elderly
niche is.
black women that deep throat. It's grannies, dude. Black grannies. that
What is
deep
it
Oh
called?
no, I
Granny
interpreted it the exact
Black?
opposite.
Oh, no, I didn't.
It was just a granny getting gagged by a black guy.
Well, yeah, same thing.
black.
You just thought of it from the
gag.
the male perspective, I guess, or something. I don't know.
It's a category.
The way you said that, okay.
So are the grannies black
Dude,
or are the
hold on.
Are the
Let me click on it. God, do I want to
are the gaggers
I want
black?
to see this? Hold on a second.
There's got to be
Oh,
thumbnails.
man.
What are you doing?
I
Don't go past the
know.
thumbnails.
I don't know.
It's an actual
Am I
website?
straight, gay, or trans? Pick one.
Straight.
Okay. No, it's on like a. Oh no, it's gonna be bad. Granny gaggers. Oh no. 80-year-old
The CIA is
hot
watching you.
gilf fucks Wesley Pipes.
Wesley
Yeah.
Pipes, so good.
Says it all, dude. That answered all questions.
That's Dave was right. They're getting fucking the black. Oh yeah, there's one for you right there. That's
Doesn't
all.
look that old.
Wesley Pipes.
She doesn't look that old. What's wrong with your glasses?
I got the reading glasses. They help me
Oh
like
my
see this
God,
shit right
yeah.
here, but not far.
Wesley Pipes, just fucking Black granny.
Remember, I thought
on
Sam
Porn
had
Zog.
Sam had a 30-pound newborn baby earlier.
Oh yeah, he's like, man, that baby's huge, and it was his little daughter holding his baby. Like,
Because he started the sentence with my wife and my son or whatever, and then he shows me a picture of his daughter holding a baby. And I was
Yeah.
like, damn, dude, he's got like a fucking
big ass baby.
got a midget wife holding a 30-pound newborn.
Yeah.
The fuck is happening?
30-pound
But it's because my
newborn.
glasses make things like
yeah,
the
no, it
distance.
was
You're kind
his
of blurry.
6-year-old
Yeah,
daughter
yeah.
holding a newborn. Yeah, black granny. Okay, there's the black grannies. Okay, there's the black grannies.
So there's both.
Yeah, it's both. It depends on what website. If you go to Porn Zog,
Dave's
it's
like, that's
black-
my grandma.
Yeah. Which
I don't really want to point it out because I want to see how long you're going to stay on there. But you've been on that site for a while.
it's taking a while to load because the internet don't work down here.
That's fucking up all your algorithms, dude.
No, it's on. I'm on the incognito.
He's on no. He went straight. He went back into mode of personal. He's like, I know how to look this up.
Yeah, I'm in the.
He was on
incognito.
autopilot. Yeah.
Yeah.
Even like
That's funny.
like this show has made me so paranoid about my algorithms.
Oh,
Just like if I'm doing because I don't want a bunch of shit showing up in my fucking YouTube.
Yep.
Just like whatever. Like I don't want
I
we're
search
doing
for
a serial
carbon-
killer.
I search for
it's
carbon-
like, okay, log out of YouTube
Yeah.
and then look for fucking serial killer shit.
Just use DuckDuckGo browser to look up something if you need to look up serial killer shit. And it
No,
it'll
that's
block-
not
yeah,
that's the kind of
tracker,
stuff
yeah.
I have to do.
I looked at
Because I'm
carbon
just like,
nanotubes one time.
yeah.
And like it's
up
all I
your
see is
ass
black
now.
black carbon nanotubes.
Just
all
naked
the
Neil
time.
deGrasse Tyson all the
Yep.
time.
all
the
the
time.
time. Yep.
So
Terrible.
finally in 2017, after all of these, there were 24 total drops, one of which focused on how to operate Raytheon missile launchers.
Oof.
Jesus Christ.
So
Dude, think about it. Like, think of the potential, the hacking potential of everything you can hack.
everything,
Like,
dude.
if everything has
That's why
whatever
our
has a
nuclear
connectivity.
silos run off of fucking like mechanical keys and floppy disks.
Exactly,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah, they're like, yeah, it's like, why don't we get something better than nuclear power? Because if we did,
Some
motherfuckers
motherfucker would
control
exploit it. Yeah.
Yeah.
It has to be like physical, mechanical.
It's
analog.
literally The Simpsons. Like the fucking, you have a dude in there and he's like, has to press a button
exactly.
every 8 hours because
Right.
like whatever.
Right.
Like if they don't, like no computer can't do that because somebody could take that shit over.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Crazy, dude.
It really is scary. Like that guy I was watching, like the Brent saw, like with I knew the flipper devices, you can take like
Change
somebody's
traffic
using
lights.
somebody's using their garage door opener. You can steal the
yeah.
frequency keys on cars. And the guy's like, oh yeah. He's like, I have a thing for Subarus. He's like, I can just unlock and start any Subaru. Like
I would like to buy one of those for fun, but I also own a computer shop and I don't want to own that because if I got in
Right.
trouble,
they're not
for anything-
illegal. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, but what are you going to do with it? You have to go do fun stuff. Like
Yeah,
I'm
you
not
got to
gonna-
do illegal stuff.
Well, I'm just saying, like, try to change a stoplight, but then someone's going to die or something.
Right.
Like-
Exactly.
It's just off. It's like green, red.
Yeah,
Fucking, they're
whoops.
already coming through it. Yeah.
And I saw a
Oh,
clip from
shit.
that same guy on that podcast. And
He's
he
on
was-
a bunch of different ones. He was on
was-
Patrick Bet Davis.
Yeah.
Like he's on all kinds of them. But
He
I
was
like,
talking about a USB-C charger.
oh yeah, yeah. That was
And
Patrick Bet
just
Davis.
that little
yeah.
tiny head that you plug in has a
some-
full fucking computer in it.
Yep.
to regulate the voltage. That's
Well,
why, yeah.
but
Yeah.
and
No,
I
they're
think he said,
hacks.
when he was
They're
talking
hacks.
about it,
Yeah.
he said that the CIA was
Oh, that was what
selling
he
them.
had. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
The CIA
had
was
it,
selling
yeah.
them for $10,000. I think he
To
said.
who?
I don't know. But then a buddy of his, started making them and was selling them for like 300 pounds.
Right.
Yeah, because he was showing him. He's like, he gave it to Patrick Bet Davis, and he's like, here, what do you think this is? He's like, oh, it looks like a phone charger. Like it'll charge my phone. He's like, yeah. He's like, see, I have a color on there. He's like, because I can't tell the difference if this is one of the hacked ones or not.
Right.
And it's like, if you plug that shit in, your shit's done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shit
It full on
yeah.
exploits everything. It's like, you could be like, hey, has anybody got a charger? You're like, here. Fucking done. It's over. Or you swap it out.
300 pounds, you say?
Yeah.
Yeah. Or just, swap it out. Fucking,
Yeah.
yeah.
It gets swapped out in somebody's house.
Yeah,
or,
swap it out in their office, like wherever it's plugged in. Like, yeah,
Their
you're
fucking
never gonna
laptop
fucking know.
Oh, they have an Apple. Oh, it's this one. Fucking boop.
Swap.
Boop,
Yep.
swap.
There it is.
And-
Like, fucking
$300 though. You better make sure you needed whatever the fuck you do. That's not.
well, I'm saying
that's-
CIA.
yeah.
They're
Yeah.
fucking. They're just going to be able to use it for whatever they want.
Right.
Like, that's wild. That's crazy, man.
So in 2017, federal law enforcement identified CIA software engineer Joshua Schulte as the source for the Vault 7 leaks. He pled not guilty, but he was convicted in 2022
40 fucking
of
years. dude.
leaking documents to WikiLeaks, and he was sentenced to 40 years imprisonment in 2024. In April of 2017, CIA Director Mike Pompeo declared WikiLeaks to be a hostile intelligence service.
You ever watch people get their sentences and pass out in court?
Yeah, dude.
Oof.
In September of 2021, Yahoo News reported that in 2017, in the wake of the Vault 7 leaks, the CIA considered kidnapping or assassinating Julian Assange.
But he already knew about it because he had access to
pretty
it.
much. And they basically ruled it out for moral reasons.
Oh, thanks.
Well, why'd you rule it in then?
Yeah.
Like if we're
Because
hey guys, let's talk about this. I think we could kill him or kidnap him.
Well,
let's
sure.
talk
That's
about that.
Right away, they're like, hey, someone kill that motherfucker. They're thinking about that right away.
Yeah.
Of course it's on the
Yeah.
table.
Let's just kill this guy.
It seems super surprising to me that for moral reasons they did it.
And then like
I don't
someone
think
in the
that's
room is like, guys, I think that's wrong.
Here's the
more
other
like
thing,
someone
though.
found out.
No,
probably.
no. Here's the other thing though: is they if they're tracking him, his shit's probably bugged to fuck.
Oh,
like
yeah.
they probably already know before he's doing some shit. They already know. Like they got that motherfucker.
Maybe
marked.
though. I bet that motherfucker just
No, dude. I
runs
mean,
around
you gotta
naked.
think. Oh, for sure. Like he's probably
No
aware.
TVs. Yeah, I think to be him. No TV,
Yeah.
no electronic device. You won't fucking like what? That's a maddening life.
Yeah.
To know the things he knows and to have purpose to believe that it is being used against you.
absolutely.
And know that
That's
they
like-
might kill you.
That's like Elon Musk, like food taster, bro. You got to have a food
Yeah,
taster. Like
yeah.
that has to be
he has a
wild.
food taster.
He fucking has to have a food taster. He
Yeah,
must.
He better. He should.
So
He needs to.
when everything settled, a guy named Justin Kapos, who's a professor of computer science at New York University, he asked if the government knows of a problem in your phone that bad guys can use to hack your phone and have the ability to spy on you, is that a weakness that they themselves should use for counterterrorism or for their own spying capabilities, or is it a problem they should fix for everyone? Like if you have an exploit in your phone that we know about and the enemies could now know about it, isn't it safer for the country to plug that exploit so that all the Americans don't have the exploit on their phone?
Yeah, but they're going to want to try.
But they opt to.
because there's the chance that
not.
you know
Yeah,
first if they don't know.
That's the hard
know?
part, man, because like as an American citizen, I want safety. You know what I mean? You want your family to be safe. I want our country to know and have the most information. I want our spies to be like, no, I don't give a fuck about the law. Fucking throw the shit on those phones. Do the shit on that TV. Fucking whatever. Like whatever it is. Exploit the laptop. I don't care. If they're fucking terrorists or they're involved in some shady shit. The problem is I don't trust them to fully do that.
No.
They're going to use it against our own people. They're going to use it for political advantage.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Like they've already overthrown countries. They've already, you know what I mean? Like Venezuela, places like that. Like they're not. I don't have my full trust in that they're gonna do like, they're doing everything that's best for us.
No,
They
someone's
don't
going to
give a
use it to
shit.
fucking track
They
their
don't care.
ex-girlfriend. Someone's going to.
Yeah, they don't care. Like, yeah, and I feel like, and there's probably, I'm saying that as a blanket statement. Like, there's probably people there that do. There's probably people there that
For sure.
really want to make a difference.
For sure.
But there's also, as in every workplace, there's a shit bag. You know what I mean? And probably multiple. And power goes to your head.
And how many fucking spies are working for the CIA?
Yeah.
Like
We don't
spies
know.
from other countries,
Yeah,
you know,
we don't know.
that now would have access
And
to
they
those
have
exploits.
assets.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's spies working for spies.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's tough to say, man. Like you want, and you look at this and you hear about this and you're like, damn, like that's crazy. Like you like we have to have, like Brent said, we have to have secrets. You know, our country has to have every country to be the country. You know what I mean? You're gonna have secrets, but how far do you want those secrets to go? You know what I mean? Like there's things in the military we don't know about, the AI that we don't know about. You know what I mean? Like military is 20 years in the future. They say, well, now how far now with AI and everything? Who knows?
Yeah, man.
It's why I have
Like-
utmost respect for white hat hackers
Yeah.
who just want to find exploits and then contact the people and they're like, yo,
Yeah.
patch this.
And so essentially, like thinking about it in that terms, like WikiLeaks kind of did that.
Kind of.
That's kind of what they were doing. That was their purpose. Like they
Right.
weren't doing it maliciously. They were just like, no, in the safety of public, like this is shit they're not supposed to be doing to normal people, and they have the capabilities to. Like people should know about this, and because these companies aren't fixing their holes, this is being allowed.
Yeah.
You know, so I get it. Man, that's just it's such a gray.
Yeah, it's a gray area.
It's such a really
tough.
gray
It's
area.
tough to say.
Yeah, it really is, because if you're in a war or something, I would say, yeah, do whatever you got to do.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like I think anybody would. Besides kill the babies.
That's
and,
also,
you know what I mean?
That's
like
also
besides,
the slippery slope how we give away every fucking freedom in the name of
yeah,
safety. You know
exactly.
what
I mean,
and they do that on
that's what
purpose
happened
as a
9/11.
tactic.
But I get that. Again, that's part of the problem. Like if we're in a war,
yeah,
like I have so much more faith in, say, the Office of Naval Intelligence,
yeah,
to be using these tools against an enemy nation,
yeah,
like than I do against, like, with the thought of the CIA having these tools and doing
Yeah.
whatever the fuck they want with them, wherever the fuck they want. That gives me the heebie-jeebies. But
Yeah,
no, if we're
because,
in
like
wartime, the CIA won't really be involved.
Yeah.
It'll be the Army intelligence.
But then
it'll
the
be-
ultimate question you have to ask is, why are we in war and are they our enemy? Because that's
Yeah.
the fucking other.
True.
yeah. I mean, yeah,
Very
we're
true.
we're only told
Most
what
of the
we're told,
time when we
you know?
look historically, it's like there's some questions to be asked
for sure.
about what were the motivations behind
Yep.
most of those fucking
Yeah.
things.
I mean,
it's a
every
resource.
war.
It's taking out a
Every
leader
war.
and installing a new.
Yeah, every war in the
leader.
history
war has
of,
been-
of humanity
yeah.
has been.
It's to get the
has been
banking
that.
system in there. It's to take out the leader and put in someone that will play ball with us for what we want to do. Almost always.
Yeah.
I think it's a rare event that there was a war that was in defense of
Right.
Yeah,
humanity of
Yeah,
some
yeah.
sort. It is almost always some type of resource tactic.
I don't know
or
that there's ever
strategy.
been a war that's like that. Like it's like there's always some sort of something going
When you
on.
really dig in and you really look at stuff,
Yeah.
it's all a bunch of unnecessary shit. It's just
Yeah.
it's over resources.
But at a certain point, like, regardless, some fucking dickhead at the top started a war that we can't
Yeah.
get out of.
Yeah.
Now,
Whatever it
I
is.
want naval intelligence to protect
To be the
American
best,
citizens,
yeah.
to protect soldiers, to protect, it's
Yeah, so like that, like I said, it's that gray area. It's okay then, but not. Like
Right.
so, it's either okay or it's not.
Right.
Like are we using those things or not?
And I mean, I will say, like, my ultimate way in would be, I think it's best to just fucking patch the exploits. Like,
yeah, because the other thing is too, you think those hackers aren't just going to find new exploits?
of course they are.
They're absolutely going.
Of course they are. And even if this one thing is so fucking buttoned down and secure, guess what? They need a new release 6 months later to sell at Christmas time.
Yeah,
so they're going to fucking sell a new phone,
Yeah.
the fucking iPhone 29, and it's not going to be locked down and safe. And
Here's
there's
the
going to
other
be all
thing.
these
So
exploits.
here's the other side of this, right? Like I just thought about it is these companies, Microsoft, Apple, Samsung, whoever the fuck your refrigerator is, Hisense, fucking, I don't know, whatever, fucking TV, TCL, whatever the brands are, whoever's fucking making them is, or American companies, right? Whatever it is. If say you lock them down, right? Lock them down. Everything's locked down. All the holes are patched. All this shit, right?
Those are magic hands. Those are magic hands.
All this shit's fixed, right? All the things are magically fixed, right? So then something happens, something pops off, right? And the CIA is like, hey, we need a hole. They're like, okay, push an update.
You do move your hands like a magician a bit now that I've noticed it. It is very magician-like.
I appreciate it.
Push an update.
I mean, you're conscious of it right now, so you're being silly, but I'm watching you, bro.
That is a good point, though. I mean, you could get them to fucking update it and now build.
So really, and if according to Julian Assange, if they're they're involved in these government programs and helping out, then why would they listen or why wouldn't they? You know what I mean? Like they could just, okay, we'll fix, in the public eye, we'll fix these things. And then
I hope
push
someone
out
out there is good enough at fucking video editing AI that they get you to like pull a rabbit out of a hat and fucking make some shit appear, like some
Nobody's wasting their
some
time on
flowers.
this.
Brian Ross will do it.
No, he won't.
Brian Ross, do it. Please
No.
do that. That'd be hilarious. If you know how to do it, do it. I mean, I talk with my hands like
He can't even
motherfucker,
make a bottle
but-
of Westward appear.
But yours is very
Fucking- that's
magician.
sorry-ass
like.
pull a rabbit out of my kangaroo.
Yeah, do it. Just
Oh yeah,
impressive.
yeah.
There's
Should have
that's all
put
the
a
fo- that's all the
kangaroo. I
footage
should have
you
put a
needed.
kangaroo out.
You
You
can change it
can.
right now. You can pull anything out of
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
With the magic of video editing and AI,
Yeah.
it could happen.
I can also cut this whole section out.
It's true.
Don't do that.
I could delete him
That's true.
entirely.
I didn't talk.
Replace him
I
with
didn't
a
talk a whole lot
kangaroo.
this time, so
Okay.
you could put a kangaroo
Yeah,
in
it'd
the
be
seat.
super easy.
So that's Vault 7, crazy CIA stuff.
Okay, dude, our endings are so abrupt.
They always have been.
That was good.
Yeah.
Rough around the edges.
All right. Well, El Yucateco and stuff. As always, there are 13 flavors. You can find them at most major grocery stores. They have it at Walmart, Target, mexgrocery.co.uk. You can get on the Amazon. People have on eBay. There's a gray market, a black market. There's a every flavor market. What do you? I'm fucking starving since you guys said Frankfurt earlier.
I haven't eaten since
I want
breakfast,
a hot dog
Yeah, I'm pretty
real
hungry
bad,
too,
dude. I'm
yeah.
fucking
Hot
starving.
dog real bad. Yeah.
You do it better than me. I wasn't gonna try. You know the impression. Can you do it?
No, I don't know
What is it?
what's happening.
Tastes like the 4th of July or smells like the 4th of July or whatever it is. I want a hot dog real bad. Anyways, El Yucateco, go to the website, buy some stuff, go like all their posts.
Yep.
Look out for contests and recipes and things like that. But
This wasn't a very funny episode.
it was
a real
it was
downer,
It was
dude.
informative, but yeah, it's hard. Like, what are you gonna do?
Can't be funny all the time, people. Like, can't be funny all the time.
This
That's
is
funny.
Was it?
Remember when you pulled that kangaroo out of the hat?
That was hilarious.
That
That was
was
fucking
hilarious.
funny.
Had a
Yeah.
huge cock.
Yeah.
That's the biggest kangaroo dick I ever seen.
Gotta make sure whoever you are, no one
Yeah.
ever does it. And I'm just
Yeah.
talking to no one.
It'd be crazy if I pulled a bottle of Westford out there. Like, it's like,
You never know.
Yeah.
That would be cool when you set it on the shelf.
His dad's spirit's just there,
Yes.
Oh, dude.
right above it. That'd be awesome.
Play the Obi-Wan Kenobi music
Yeah.
from Star Wars.
Yeah. That'd be sweet.
All those things. Take
Yeah.
notes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I do like some Korean dance.
It's getting complex.
Yeah, now
Okay.
now we're
Yeah.
pushing some.
A Korean dance.
Yeah.
Describe a Korean dance.
Come on,
I don't know,
you
Macarena or
yeah,
Macarena.
yeah,
Oh, I forgot.
Gangnam Style.
Yeah, there you go. Gangnam style. Yeah.
yeah,
That might be. I don't know. Is that
It
Korean?
is
That
Korean.
might
it's
be.
Absolutely
Korean.
Korean. Yeah, what's wrong with you?
yeah.
Well, I can hear the
Yeah,
music
okay.
now. I can
Yeah.
see it now. Big cock kangaroo Gangnam
Yeah,
style
with China
Westward.
eyes. I want
Yep.
China eyes.
and Vietnamese.
Vietnamese.
Yeah.
Yeah. Vietnamese.
Just a different color right there on a
Yeah.
scar.
Doing some
It's
K-pop
kind of
monster
yellow.
hunting. the
It's
whole
got
thing.
yellow knee pads on.
Man, I'm gonna I gotta like send this clip to Tyler Mott and just be like, draw it or
Come
something.
on,
please.
Come on, bro.
He don't have no hands no more.
What happened?
He got blown off in a war.
Oh,
He was on Black Granny Gaggers. Fucking ruined his hands. Yeah.
well, that's that.
Yep.
Yeah. That's that. We got an hour 23 of footage. It'll be about 17 minutes
A
content.
real show.
Yeah.
We've got some Dave laughing. Let's keep looping
yeah,
the
just
Dave
look
laugh.
at the Dave laugh. Yeah. Let me look at
Better than the IRA, but not by
Yeah.
much. We did all right.
Actually, no, this is better information.
This is a
for
fine
sure.
episode.
It's just
You guys
informative.
are
Yeah,
good.
it's just informative.
Yeah. So just shout out Michael Sarr, George Fulton, Nicholas Robson. That's
Michael
a terrible
Sarr?
name.
Michael.
Yeah, Michael Sarr.
Yeah.
Jude
That's my boy.
Jude McConkey, Andy Hernandez, Nathan Dialing, Brandon Enox, Trent. You didn't have to sign up for your own Patreon. Hassan,
It makes us look better.
Jackie Stevens. I think you know Jackie. Steve Baker, Jenny Jenny Smuck. Oh, David's not even on here.
We didn't
What
say
a-
Stephen Baker was the oldest patron. we
Steve
could
Baker. Right.
find.
As of right now. Yeah. As of right now, he is the current longest patron back in.
Now we know people like you had to cancel or some credit
Yeah,
card
yeah.
thing happened. You
But
actually
he's
shut
been
it down and
December in the stack of patron paying patron. December 30th, 2016 is his date.
Fantastic.
The next one is the first of the 17, so like that's pretty close, but not. It's just not there
he's
yet.
been taking.
And that's Jenny
since way back when.
Schmuck. We know her and her husband David, great people.
Beat me in Street Fighter.
Awesome.
Bastard.
Yeah, he did whoop the fuck out of Brent, and then he fucked him,
Mm.
pushed him against the machine, and rape choked him.
The video
It's
game thing
crazy.
was way worse though. I barely felt.
Casey
the fucking,
Schubert, Joe Falcon, Daniel Edelman, Krista Shaw, Corey Smith, Christian oh my God. Christian Hasbrock, I guess. I don't know. You need to fix your last name. That's some bullshit. HAS, capital HAS, right? Capital HAS, capital BROUCK. Hasbrock, I guess, but
Yeah.
that's like, why? Ryan Zahn.
Damn your ancestors.
And Carrie Woby. Yeah, thank you guys. There's just some old patrons in the kind of a list, so appreciate you.
Thank you.
Appreciate you. Thank you. Thank
Absolutely.
you. Shirts have went out.
Lots of shirts. If you get a
Stickers,
shirt,
things like
post it,
that.
please,
Yeah, please post it. Go on YouTube, like the episode. Even if you don't watch it, just go on there and like it. Just give us a little traction. Trying to get YouTube started up is hard.
Yeah, go
It's moving
subscribe.
little by little. It's moving. We're picking up, little by little. So thank you. Anything else? No, that's it. All right. Don't be retarded.
I've been scrolling through the secrets they've been keeping from the people. Bar 7 full of shadows, every line is looking evil. Try to tell me that I'm paranoid, I'm tripping, I'm not equal. But the TV watching me and now my heartbeat sound illegal. And I don't know if I'm safe inside my home, or if they bury me in cold. CIA inside my phone. Yeah, I don't know who's listening when I'm alone. Whisper sitting in my bones. Bar 7 taking hold. Look, every day another window with no curtains in my head, where the programs never sleep and all the passwords end up dead. Got the angels on the TV, fake almost watching my bed. And my 5 inside the firm, we're trying to study how I bled. I've been living like a ghost inside a notebook full of crime, trying to find a way to breathe without the network key and rhyme. Even messages encrypted, but they crack it all in time, cause they grab it before it scrambles, pull the truth before the shine. I see reflections in the pixels, but the pixels ain't my face. See a version of myself that never learned to leave a trace. And my shadow wanna argue about the algorithm's grace. And my man is just a profile they've been building in this place.